Right, now we need to find out today that the little girl who was run over in her driveway, you will have seen this over the weekend, she has died. And the thing about these stories, apart from the devastation it must cause so many people, is of course, why do they keep happening?
It's the second time in a month, and on average 5 Kiwi kids are run down in driveways every year. Tim Wilson went to see how hard it can be to keep an eye on our kids.
Big red car. Kids, they're delicate, delightful, oh so fragile, and they know it.
If you were under the car and it moved, then you get squashed on.
Take one nervous mum, a big red car, and a question. We're going to put 5 kids behind you.
Yes.
Do you think you'll be able to see 5 kids?
Yeah, I'd like to think that I would.
So with the help of Safe Kids Aotearoa, we installed Nadia in the vehicle and added 5 toddlers. We'll travel near and we'll travel far. What can you see, Nadia?
Absolutely nothing.
Are you surprised?
I am actually really surprised, yeah. Because there's 5 children back there, isn't there? But I can't see a thing.
Cue 5 more kids. Hi guys. 10 kids.
Nothing. I can't see a thing.
Right, let's do 21 tots. 14, 16, 18.
I'm astounded actually at how poor the visibility is as you back. And the thing about children too is they don't just stay in one place. They're all...
They don't, do they?
So, yeah.
Well, we can get run over
By a car. Okay, let's go crazy. Some dummies, more kids. Kids at the side, kids at the front. Nadia scans the mirrors.
I'd maybe see, say, 4 or 5.
4 or 5 kids. There's actually 31 kids.
It's amazing. There's just such poor visibility.
When we go inside the car, you must watch out where you're going.
Good advice. Now, earlier I spoke to Dr. Mike Shepherd. He's the clinical director at Starship Children's Hospital. How bad is this issue in New Zealand?
I do think we have, I guess you could call it an epidemic of these driver injuries. We've been trying for 20 years to reduce the incidence of them. I think it's quite clear that just telling people about it doesn't work, and so we need to be very active, in a range of solutions.
So is this a case of families just not keeping a close enough eye on their kids, or are there greater factors at play here?
Oh no, I think there's far greater factors at play. I think anyone who's been around children for more than 5 minutes realises it's very, very hard to keep a constant eye on them. And that's why these injuries usually involve toddlers and preschool children, because we know they move very quickly, they're inquisitive, and yet they don't understand the dangers associated with motor vehicles. And for years and years, I think we've used driveways as play areas, and we've built housing stock that have resulted in properties that are dangerous for children. I don't think we have enough secured play areas, and I think we've located houses and where people play right next to or included driveways in that setup, and so I think we need to change that.
What part does the driver play in these accidents?
So certainly many of these injuries occur, so a larger proportion, around 65 to 70%, occur with the vehicle going backwards. But we think that's more about leaving a driveway rather than necessarily the direction of the vehicle, and obviously being more difficult to see a child. So these are generally low-speed injuries, but I think the physics of this are pretty simple. Vehicles are very heavy, and children are pretty small. What
types of injuries do you see?
So head injuries predominate. So unfortunately, children have the height and shape that means that when they come into contact with vehicles, their head and their chest and torso get involved, as well as abdominal injuries. So these are very high energy, very serious injuries that affect the head, chest and abdominal organs.
Well, you'd see firsthand, wouldn't you, the impact these accidents have on the families at the hospital, particularly, I guess, when a parent has been at the wheel?
It's our role, it's our job to manage and to do the best we can with seriously injured children. But I think we do see the end results of this on families is really tragic and has devastating results. Long-lasting results, because as you say, family members are often involved.
Whose responsibility is it then to take action on this?
I think we all can play a role in this. I think we all can educate other people. I think we can all get involved in the properties that we own or that we rent to others, or advocate for for changes to our local council plans so that building, properties when they're built have shorter driveways and are more secure. So there's a range of things that I think it really becomes a community responsibility.
You know what you didn't mention? Reverse cameras.
How much are they though?
Well, they're increasingly, they come with a new car these
Yeah.
days, and so in 10 years' time they'll be like it. But there's been a campaign, particularly in a place like Australia, every new car should have automatically a reverse camera.
It's the only way to see them, because at the moment, if a child runs out, you just can't see them. As we saw,
exactly.
31 kids behind that car, so it's secure the property, because no matter how much you watch, a 2-year-old
100%.
are going to escape at some stage.
And you would never forgive yourself, would you? It didn't matter whose child it was.